Welcome to Kingfisher Island, an exclusive gated luxury community where I am doing a home tour of this beautiful, magnificent new construction masterpiece. I can't wait to show you all about it. It has so much to offer. It's over 3 stories. It has a 4-car garage. It has a dock. It has so much to offer. And so let's get right to it. So this Kingfisher Island is a boutique neighborhood. These are all custom-built homes. I'm giving you a quick tour here, quick spin. And we are touring 545 Towles Crossing. It actually has a Johns Island postal address, but we are literally 3 minutes out of West Ashley, so it's like super close. Imagine you want to be close to downtown Charleston, but yet want to have some space. Well, I'm happy to report here you found it. Check out this front porch, super wide, has beautiful curb appeal. Who wants to tour this home? Give me a holler at 843-714-3806. So this is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 3,500 square foot house. It sits on 0.32 acres. It has a 4-car garage. It's waterfront and has its own private dock. So this beauty is listed by Josephine Caminos from Saint-Germain Property. So let's go inside. So you are greeted by 8-foot mahogany, beautiful doors. As you come inside, there is a very spacious foyer, hardwood floors throughout, lots of wood accents, some shiplap, some framing here. This property has an elevator shaft, so if you wanted to install one, you could easily do that. Right here on the left is a secondary main bedroom. High ceilings, 9-foot ceilings, and hardwood floors. There is a beautiful ensuite bathroom with leathered marble countertops, beautiful window here, and a very spacious walk-in shower with a rain shower head. So it's tiled all the way up to the ceiling, has a generous sized bench for your convenience, a large cutout for all your things that you need. And yeah, this vanity has 6 drawers, all different sized. I'm going to give you a quick peek underneath. And what I wanted to point out is the trim package in this house. So this is what we call the craftsmanship trim package. It's very, very Charlestonian and modern at the same time. So right across is the access to the garage, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. So then we move on. Here is the powder room. Again, a freestanding, beautiful vanity with marble countertops, very high ceiling here as well, blue painted shiplap. And then over here is the coat closet. And there we go. And now we're coming into the heart of the house with the most gorgeous water views, and I can't wait to show you those. So first, let's check out this gourmet kitchen. Light blue painted cabinets, leathered marble countertops. Look at that fancy service panel of the microwave. And then a Thermador refrigerator. So let me ask you this. Do you think this is a camera and this is a camera, or is it just a sensor in case the door is open? Why don't you drop me a comment? I would love to know, because honestly, I do not. So here's your little drawer for your lunch meats and everything. And here is the bottom freezer. Then you have the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. That's how we like it, right? You have a beautiful 6-burner Thermador masterpiece. I can't describe it any other way. And then there is the very fancy hood, and look how they cut out this piece of marble. It's just, to continue the line of the hood. I think this is beautiful. It's such a nice accent. Then you have the dishwasher over here, also Thermador. And a farmhouse style sink over here. Here is your pull-out trash. I always love that. Everything, of course, is soft close drawer. And these I also love as well. This is one for trays and baking sheets. And this one here is for your utensils. Over there is the Butler's pantry area. So as we go inside, you have the same beautiful painted cabinetry as well, all the way up to the ceiling. And you have a wine refrigerator. I really like the setup here at the end. It's just so pretty. And you have a utility sink here. Always comes in handy. And of course the same hardwood floors. So this kitchen island is super large and can, accommodate 5 large stools, so there's ample space. So now we're getting some of the money shots here. Let me show you what you have in this beautiful dining room, the views. Isn't that gorgeous? So the dining room has beautiful real wood beams, recessed lighting, a ceiling fan, and a gas fireplace that I'm going to inspect a little bit closer now. You have the same leathered marble, that you had in the kitchen. It's very pretty. And, if wanted, you could also add a fireplace mantle to this one. So now let's go outside before we head upstairs to see all the other 3 bedrooms. So there are 3 French doors leading onto this very spacious back porch. And you could easily get this screened in if wanted. This is your own private dog. This would just be for you. It's a floating dog. You could also set it up to have a boat lift. They already have the pillars over here where you can do that. You can fish right here. You can just put your fishing pole out and wait for the fish to bite. You can do crabbing here, and then they go straight into the pot. How about that? I would love that. Who wouldn't, right? Now I'm showing you the 4-car garage. So you have all the piers here as well, that are part of making this structure sound and safe. So there are 2 garage doors. This is number 1. And over here is number 2. So I'm heading up the stairs, and I want to show you the main bedroom first because it is quite something else. So, huge size, massive, lots of windows, and the views. Imagine you're having your morning coffee in bed, Your spouse brought you one nicely. And you see this. Oopsie, sorry. Yeah, what's not to like, right? So then you have, please make note of all the wood accents around here, making it very, very Charleston. Then you have this little hallway. To the left is the enormous walk-in closet. So there is a recessed light here and another light fixture here. I have to apologize that it is a little dark, but the light fixture needs some light bulbs for it to shine, right? So you have lots of cabinets, drawers, not soft close, no? Or are they soft close? No, they're not. Lots of shelves, lots of bars to hang all your garments, your suits, your dresses, everything. And then, ta-da! The main bathroom with a freestanding soaker tub where you can overlook the water. Let me get to that one a little bit closer. I just climbed into the tub because I wanted to give you the full picture of what you see when you take a bath. There you go. Wouldn't that be pretty? This is so nice, yes. And these are the other windows. Here is a beautiful oversized vanity with two rectangular cutout sinks, beautiful modern light fixtures, framed, mirrors, metal framed mirrors. This is also the leathered countertop, a little bit of a different color than downstairs in the kitchen. This one has more like a little bit of a beigeish oatmeal color. They also match the paint accordingly. Beautiful cabinetry, soft close, of course, right? You have very shiny, nice fixtures here. And then you have this steam shower, walk-in shower, huge, with a large bench, frameless shower door, rain shower head. Then over here you have the separate water closet, very pretty. And over here is an additional closet. Also want to point out they have the same hardwood floors in the bathroom as well. The entire house has these gorgeous floors. Yeah, so now we're going to check out the other two bedrooms that we'll find here on the third floor. As we are walking out of the main bedroom, to the right is one of the other two secondary bedrooms. Very spacious. Also here we have very high ceilings. These are 8-foot ceilings, so with a dual closet space here and its own private bathroom. But let me show you the closets first. So here again, it's missing the bar. I guess this is going to be installed. We are here in construction after all. And look at those views. So now I'm going into the bathroom. It's impossible not to film myself here. So here we go. Hi. So there's a single vanity and also a steam shower tiled all the way up to the ceiling with a rain shower head, subway tile, two cutouts, and a generous sized bench with a penny tile on the bottom. And your beautiful ceramic tile flooring, and just a regular vanity. And also the same beautiful leathered countertops, leathered marble countertops that the main bathroom has. So that's kind of cool. So there is this bonus room with pocket doors that could be used as a den or as an office. Wouldn't that be nice? Has some exposed beams and also this woodwork here. It's beautiful. And your views, even here. Not too shabby, is it? Oh, I'm not a fan of this fan. This is surprising that they do that, but you know, that would be easy to change. Also, where was the light switch again? It wasn't outside here. It wasn't here. It's not here. It's here. So I wish they probably couldn't put the light switch here because they're the studs, but maybe they could have changed the opening of the door, so when you come in you can reach right to the light switch. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this can be changed as well. So they have an outlet over here, probably for like a TV to be installed. And here is your private bathroom. I do love this washed out aqua blue tile. It's so pretty. Do you see the variation in color? Very, very chic. A soaker tub, it looks like a Kohler, and 2 cutouts here, rain shower head, and a vanity. Okay, my friends, what do you think about this house? Give me some comments. I would love to hear it. Also, we haven't talked about the HOA yet. So they are charging $1,500 per year to be in this gated community. Also, downtown Charleston is only 25 minutes away. The closest grocery store is Publix, and that is just 5 minutes away. So the beaches like Sullivan's Island and Folly Beach are about 35 to 40 minutes away. It depends on traffic. So if you are leaving early, you can definitely make it quicker. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you need more information about this community. Maybe you want to hear the details about the builder, who he is, or anything else you can think of. I'm only a phone call or text away at 843-714-3806. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below and have a great day. See you next time.